Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, YASHAWAN, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to all you Qam who just pushing the truth in love and sincerity and in charity. This is the brother YASHAWAN from the GMS Bahamas Qam YASHARAHLA with this lesson. Alright, as you know, who have been following, the only thing the men of GMS on the whole is 144% of truth, 100% of the time. You know, this lesson I'm gonna get into is speaking about Esau. I haven't given it a name as yet. Alright, but basically I think I'm gonna name it Wasted Away. You know, wasted is he. You know, that's what I think I'm gonna name this. Alright, as you see on the screen, this say top definition. Alright, Edomite, a descendant of Esau, because Esau is Edom. Alright, the Edomite, alright, goes back to Esau. Okay, who was born red and hairy. Okay, now I'm going to show you that they are red, and I'm going to show you that they are hairy. Alright, someone who the Most High hates, as stated in Malachi 3:1 and 3 and Romans 9 and 13, and surely the Most High do hate. Alright, hate them and hate. Alright, in case you Christians them say the Most High don't hate me, he's all love. Yes, the Most High hates. Okay, he said he hates and despise your feast days. Right, also means wasted away. Okay, so Esau means wasted away. So-called Caucasians are the Edomites today. Okay, you so-called white people. Alright, now you have Israelites who are scattered and look like them. Alright, but I'm mainly talking about the raw Edomite. Oh yeah, the hardcore red Edomites who our ancestors goes back to Esau, Edom. Okay, Romans 9 and 13, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. So the Most High hates Edomites. Alright, now let me get into one scripture. Alright, wasted away is he. Okay, Genesis 25 and 25. And the voice came out red all over like a hairy garment. And they called his name Esau. Now before Esau came out, before this red person came out, which names Esau, there were all colored people, all different shades of brown. Alright, dark, middle, and light. Okay, red don't consider as colored. Okay, now let me just get right here. Alright, as you can see, red and hairy. Okay, now G-Dash and these other false prophets say that the Edomites are the Arabs. Okay, who covered the faces of the judges thereof? Alright, who every channel that you put on, alright, and these so-called Christian movies, alright, they will have the story of Abraham and the story of Jesus and this and that and all that, right, and Peter and Paul and all that. What color do you see they have them? They have every time around Easter time, every time around Christmas time. Alright, you will see these stories them come on these Christian networks, and they showing basically everybody white inside them, or so-called white. Alright, and those who be in captivity, these captivity movies, they showing the true colors of the people who are in captivity, the so-called Negro. Alright, Latinos and the Native American Indians. All right, they normally show them in the captivities movies. Okay, and they show them as themselves ruling. All right, but why when it comes to the biblical movies, what they make, they show themselves as Peter and the rest apostles and Paul and Yahushua, who they call Jesus. They show them white. Okay, when the scripture say that they are colored people. Okay, but I'm not gonna get into that too much. All right, now let me go right back here to this. All right, Genesis 25 and 25, and the voice came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they call his name Esau. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob, which Jacob means supplanter. And Isaac was 60 years old when she bore him, All right. Now, they didn't have to say what color Jacob was, because, like I say, if Adam came out of the earth, and the earth is brown or dark brown, it didn't need to mention Jacob was a brown man, okay, or so-called colored man. All right. Now, when Isaac saw that Esau came out red, okay, Esau was lack of pigmentation. Okay, so therefore his name Esau, which means wasted away. So anytime when you see a child being born like that, in those times, they consider that as a waste. You know, you consider it as a waste because they have a child with don't have no melanin, we don't have no pigment. Okay, he can't be in the sun too long. He's basically sick. He hasn't finished cooking, I would say. He's raw, just like the flesh. Okay, that's why you see they like to eat raw stuff, sushi, raw meat. You see, but still have blood in it. It isn't finished cooking, so the womb is like a oven. Okay, and when that womb done finish when the baby done finish serving that time inside that oven, all right, it's time for that baby to come out. It's time for that meat to be when the baby come out, all right, the babies come out basically done, all right, with all the minerals and all that type of stuff, the color and everything, all right. Just like when you cook a turkey, if you take the turkey out before time, all right, the turkey ain't come out the way you want it. It lack of something. Okay, same thing. All right, with Esau and Jacob when they was inside the wombs of their mother. All right, as the scriptures say, they was fighting. All right, basically couldn't get along. All right, because why? Jacob and Esau were enemies from the womb. Okay? As verse 20, let me just read it anyhow, verse 22. And the children struggled together within her. Alright, see that they is fighting. That's the same today. Okay? And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of Yahweh. And Yahweh said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb. Alright? The two man of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. All right. Now, who's the elder? Verse 25, and the voice came out red. Okay. The voice came out. He wasn't even done. Okay. The only way he don't want to be cooked. I would say. Okay, he wasn't done, so he come out early. See? All right. That's why he was lack of pigmentation. You know, but we know Esau goes back to Cain, and Cain got curse from the Most High. Okay, so the same curse follow him throughout his generations. All right. Now, that also to prove that Esau loved red, red, I mean, was actually the white people, okay, the so-called white people, and love to eat red meat. Meat. You don't see them Irish them eat no red meat. You know, you don't see them eat no red meat. All right, let's shoot down to verse 29. And Jacob sowed pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was fainted. Okay, he was fainted, and this when he sold his birthright. All right, verse 30. And Esau said unto Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am fainted. Therefore his name was called Edom. Okay. Then you could read the finish. You could pause it and finish read on. All right. But I'm gonna go right here to Hebrews chapter 12. Okay. All right, Hebrews 12 and 16, showing you, all right, that Esau solely birthright for meat, for raw meat. That's why they like to eat raw meat. Okay. Plus, they came out of the oven early. They came out not done. All right. Hebrews 12 and 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau. All right. So-called white people, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. Okay. For one morsel of meat. So that was a red, uncooked meat. That wasn't even finished yet. Okay. Jacob, he was just boiling that and putting them ingredients and things like that. And that's another thing to show you that who could cook from who cannot cook. Those stinking white filthy people, they can't cook. They don't know how to cook. All right. But you check out the Native American Indians, the Negroes, the Latinos. Check out who's cook. And the confusion of faces. All right. Check out. All right. So lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel sold his birthright, okay, for meat, and the meat wasn't even finished cooking. All right, you check our people; they ain't gonna serve you nothing that is uncooked. Okay, they serve you that done. Who like their meat medium rare and rare and all of that type garbage? And Esau them like that, Or that's another way to show you that they are the children of Esau. All right, the Edomites. Okay. Now let me go right here to Numbers. Okay, chapter 12, just to show you that they basically didn't finish make or half dead or whatever. All right. Numbers chapter 12. Start at verse 10. Alright. And the cloud departed from off the tabernacle, and behold, Miriam became leprous, white as snow. And Aaron looked upon Miriam, and beheld, she was leprous. Alright? Meaning the Most High take away pigment from her. Okay? Because she was melanin. The Most High cursed her with that. Alright? Turn her like Esau, white like snow. Alright? And I'm going to get a picture of that to show you. Alright? Verse 11. And Aaron said unto Moses, Alas, my Lord, I beseech thee, lay not the sins upon us, wherein we have done foolishly, and wherein we have sinned. Okay? And let her not be as one dead. You see that? Because when Esau came out, Jacob had to say, man, shoot, this dude ain't finished making. He half dead. Alright? Let her not be as one dead, of whom the flesh is half consumed when he cometh out of his mother's womb. Alright? Of whom the flesh is half consumed, meaning he didn't have no pigmentation inside him. Alright? That's why Jacob said, man, he's wasted away, because he's half dead. Alright? Now if he come out black, or so-called black or colored, then he would have been cooked, he would have been ready, he would have been done. Alright, then he would have been eating done food. Alright? So so now I don't want to make this too long. I guess I'm gonna come back and do part 2. Alright, but let me just show you these few pictures. Okay? Alright. Numbers 12, as you can see. Alright. Leprosy is the picture in the middle. Melanin. Alright. If Esau would come out like that, Jacob wouldn't say that he's half dead. Alright. But the picture came out like this one here on number 3. This one right here. Alright. The same one here on the end. Not the one in the middle. Okay. Now, as we see this albino right down there at the bottom, but I'm going to get into that in part 2. Alright. Who is Esau? Edom. Edom, or Adam in Hebrew, Idomia in Greek means red. Esau, Yashawan or Esau in Hebrews means wasted away is he. So when Jacob saw him come out, Jacob saw him come out half dead. Alright? So he's wasted away. He wasn't finished making. Alright? The next definition say Aisha means to waste away in Hebrew. Alright? Esau, wasted is he. No melanin. Okay? No melanin. Alright? So with that, I'll come back and hit part 2. Shalom.